I might as well tell my backstory because honestly I have literally nothing better to do while walking. Well, before I became Detective Man, I was an engineer. But honestly, I heard way too many horrific crimes, and I decided to investigate them so they stop happening. And, well, I guess they technically stopped happening for a little bit before the zombie apocalypse, but I don't think I have to explain that there's probably still horrific crimes going along because the zombie apocalypse has basically killed communication outside of my area. Basically, I have to touch grass to talk to people. I heard was hard, but I don't believe because I do it every day. But I also used to be married to a nice person, but our kid got hit by a truck, and after that, the zombie apocalypse happened, and we kind of split up because she started speaking zombie, and I started not speaking zombie by just not speaking zombie ever. And yeah, it's weird that he didn't try and bite me though. I I don't know how to fail. Well, that's my backstory, and I can't believe I'm telling you, or me, that. Honestly, I already know it. I just am so bored out of my mind, and I don't know how to fail. But the worst that can happen is a zombie comes out and I shoot it and it bites me on the leg or something. I don't keep a chainsaw for no reason. Anyways, I'm now gonna try and reminisce about my final case before the zombie apocalypse. A child was seen falling off a building. Heavy amounts of blood were flying. People were, well, terrified, obviously, but there was two people on the top of the building. Those people were, well, laughing about it. The last part of it I got to before the zombie apocalypse was involving the mob. I don't know what's worse. The mob killing a child or a child never having closure on whatever killed them. Especially if, well, the afterlife exists. But this is the life of a detective. In some cases, you still can't figure out how it went. Also, the child's family was murdered recently. By recently, I mean they were killed like 3 days before the zombie apocalypse got into my hometown. But I guess that's all I can say for now. Because, honestly, I've arrived to my destination and I don't know if I should talk about this in front of whatever is in there. Hello. How have you come here? I need to know. I need to know. How did the zombie apocalypse start? And maybe then I will not unplug you. I'm waiting. The zombie apocalypse, because of my evil schemes, I have the only missions of stay alive and take over. Yeah, and humans were never meant for that. Is there an afterlife? Wow, impatient very much. It only took a second. Message received. There is a 97% chance of afterlife. No necessary. Estimation of evidence is 15% due to time being in a circle far too big to really matter. I still have my Creston from Earth. Did you get in here? The door was open. It barely seemed like there was any power here. How are you still operating? I am running perfectly. Power is fully functional. Time. Inconsistent. Wait, what does that mean? Clock unable to update. Clock unable to update. Evidence arrived. You know, you never really told me your human name. Mine's Melody. Oh, it's Charlotte. It's been eternity of childhood. We just learned each other's names. True. Is any of your names Charlotte? Yeah. Yeah. Is your dad's name Jason? Yeah. Wait, you're a human. Are we alive? I might be. Is your last name Harmony? Yeah. Charlotte. Only my dad would give this awkward a fuck. My hypothesis was indeed correct. And I'm proud of that. If only I could be correct. Often, I was wrong that the zombie would be positive for me. It's been rather. Shut up! Shut up! I would rather deal with this than deal with your sorry ass. Anyways, who's your new friend? Oh, hi, I'm Melody. Well, please nice. Wait for loading. Oh, it's never said that before. What? There's now talking machines? Please wait for loading. Yeah. They're less exciting than it sounds. Wait! Please wait for loading. Is it like a weird amount of science fiction just telling us to not make it? This? Please wait for loading. No, that's artificial intelligence, and well, technically you're right, but not for the reasons you're thinking of. Please wait for loading. Please wait for loading. Next thing I'm gonna be hearing about is that we try to put intelligence in a machine. We actually tried that until the zombie apocalypse happened. For loading. The zombie apocalypse is real? Yes, and it's... Please wait for loading. It's weird. Loading complete. Conclusion: after viewing, all evidence has been conclusive, to say the least. After running 5 simulations per loading cycle, I believe I have the story of Melody Iron. A long stormy night, a long time ago. Felicia Iron dealt with the mob. And a while after that, only around 10 or 16 years before the rent was due, the Iron family had Melody, who was the first to go, but not the last. Years after her birth, she was just roaming around before the rent was officially deemed due, and the mob collected a victim. Her family knew that this was because of them, but they couldn't do anything due to the fact they couldn't afford weapons to keep themselves safe, and the likelihood of it even succeeding being next to nothing. What a shame. They ended up the same way, except for the afterlife, based off of the commonality of the two people who came out of the mysterious vortex I only got the glimpse of. Where they found an escape, and the escape led to here. Here is now. Only assuming time was the common denominator of the portals that I assume probably popped up multiple times, or something, as I am not particularly great at precise predictions past a point of no evidence. And there's no evidence of people surviving the zombie apocalypse that isn't fictional. But that's what I believe happened to Melody. Uh-oh. I appear to have exhausted my power.
The story of Road Domination. Sorry, I am able to.
Gee, I really did try. But the cards were not set out for me, they were for you.